Peekaboo, hello, hello. Okay, hang on. Peekaboo, hello, hello.
Oh, I hear myself. Oh, I hear myself.
Ew, 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 ew. Ew, 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 ew. Okay, are we good? Okay. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Um, um, I'm realizing last second that, oh my goodness, the screen is, like, unbearably bright. There's, like, so much white and bright lights on the screen. I'm, like, thinking about putting, like, oops. Oh, as long as I don't... Okay, okay, as long as I don't minimize it, we're good. Maybe we could have some music in the background. Yeah, how do we feel about the background noise, you guys? That's I'm gonna be real. That's part of why I took a minute to start, because I was trying to figure out what I wanted. We're so back. The beads. What do they mean? They mean something. I don't know. I just say, hey, what's up, Blubba? What's up, Grape? What's up, Cram? How you guys doing? What's up, Mr. Katie and T9? How you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. A bit softer. That's not chapter 0. Uh-oh. Oops. The fact that you caught that, I kind of respect it. Hang on. I see it. Alright. Bam. And then 50%. That is so not... What? What? Why is it like this? Oh, because it's two next to each other. Okay, this one's gonna be a weird size. I don't want to fight with it and mess everything up. Everything else is gonna be normal. This one's gonna be a slightly weird size. A bit softer for the music? Like turn it down, or like different kind of music we talk? Like what are we feeling? What are we feeling here? I can try something different. Oh, right, I gotta make sure I can actually see the dem chat. It's fine. I know. Alright. You know, that won't be the only instance of two pages together like that. Bruh. Alright, I'll fix it on OBS if I have to. It's gonna be... This is my first time doing this, so it's gonna be a little bit of resizing. Little resizing and scuff and trying to fix stuff. Have you read manga before? Out of curiosity? No. I'm gonna be real. No, I haven't. Sorry, I'm a little bit of a newbie noob in this regard. I don't read. I just don't. Kidding. None at all. Nope. Nope, none at all. Right to left. I figured yeah. I noticed the right to left already. I knew about that. Sorry, noticed. I knew about that. I can't speak right now. Yeah. You know, I could move the little creatures I have at the top, but I think they're very funny. So I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I think I'm gonna leave them like that. I think there are better sites that let you scroll 2 pages at a time. I just have the PDFs because I didn't want to have to use like a site or anything. Yeah, I had like it as an option, but like if I can avoid doing so, I would have preferred that much more. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna make sure I'm not missing or forgetting anything. I think we're good. I don't know why it makes it so hard resizing this, but because 40% is 40% too big? The O. That doesn't go to the O. Yeah, it's too big. Are you able to toggle between portrait and landscape view? Is that a thing I'm gonna have to do? We'll figure that out when I get to it, I think. We'll figure it out as I go. Hopefully it's not too much of a hassle. I'm just looking at one more thing. Landscape for both pages together? Let me see. Oof, okay, here, hang on. While I'm clicking buttons, I'm gonna get off the screen for a second. While I'm just clicking buttons. Just give me 1 second. For the top one, okay, I'm gonna go back to it. it doesn't let me. It doesn't let me. I could just. I don't want to do this. I don't know how I want to do this. It's a little weird. Is there gonna be a lot of pages side by side like this? Because I can just like. I can just zoom out so you guys can see. That's way too much. Think you need to forego the creatures? Do I want to though? They're funny. Hold up. What's this one? I won't forego them, but I will move them. One can go over here. Not the normal, just occasional wide shots? Okay. And this one can go over here. Oh, shit! They're multiplying! Oh god, they're multiplying! I really need to clean up my OBS. There's so much random garbage. Alright, if there's a wide shot that's really important, I'll worry about showing it manually, and then other than that, I'll just keep it like kind of zoomed out if I have to. Making room for wide shots does make it easier to read the single pages. Okay, here, hang on. I can try. Okay, let's do this. Let's resize this. If I make this bigger, do like this, so that I can like zoom out easier, so you guys can see the full thing, maybe. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Let me just fix this Reimu over here. Really, yeah, really tall Reimu. Oh, I gotta move the creature back. Dude, wait. There's a kit in all 4 corners of the screen. Is this ego or is this peak? Is this like me being completely like egotistical beyond all reasonable measure, or is this like kind of awesome? I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty awesome. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's amazing. And I love it very much. I have all 4 corners. Me. They're all me. They belong to me. They're my bodyguards. They're my bodyguards. So if I zoom in a little bit like that. And then bam, you guys can see normally. Okay. We can try I'm going like this for a bit, and we can see if I end up needing to fix anything. I feel like I should turn this down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Alright. Silent Sinner in Blue. Prologue. Challenge Syndrome Blue Prologue. You excited? I am. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into here. So, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm mildly horrified, but mostly excited. Honestly, it'd be nice if the petals would just start falling already. Well, you were complaining that time they really started coming down. Hey! Hi, Marisa. How's it going? So they're hanging around, they're just chilling. Incoming Marisa. Marisa is rapidly approaching your location. They're just chilling, they're just hanging out. Look at them being buddies and stuff. They're just chilling. What is that? What in the heck is that? Surely it can't be dangerous. Burb. It's a burb. Oh, that is a burb. You're right. I know what those are. I just assumed it was gonna be something bad. Something scary, if you will. Just hanging around having a snack. Cat. Cat for some reason. Cat. I can zoom into it. Just get really close like cat. Wait, at certain points in the story, you could totally put on extended versions of the SSIB soundtrack. Oh, that actually? I could. I'm not opposed to it. I tried to make it a little bit more of a comfy setup. I thought that would be fun. I can swap to the soundtrack though if there's crazy shit happening though. I'm not opposed to that. On days like this, everything that's happened until now feels like it was so long ago. Yeah. This art is so pretty. This art is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. There's Aya, there's Letty, there's the Prism Rivers, there's Yuyuko, there's Yomu, there's Your Name, there's... I think that's Rinosuke, there's Eiki, there's Charno, there's... Who's... I'm being dumb, who is that? There's Yukari, there's Ran. There's Reishin, there's a whole bunch of them. You look at them, yeah, look at all of them! Can't see a mouse if you're pointing? Oh, I should probably have that on, shouldn't I? I feel like... I'll just have to remember to keep my mouse out of the way. Let me turn that on. Oh shit. What the fuck? Why did that break everything? Why did that break everything? It's showing the wrong window. Okay, there. Okay. You know, I think we'll play it safe. I think we'll play it safe for now and just for next time. Just for next time. I don't, it's gonna be finicky. I guess. Well, spring will be over soon, we thought. But that these days where nothing happened would just keep going on forever. Yeah. Just don't go, who is that, while trying to point. I won't. Maybe it'll be obvious enough. Maybe it'll be obvious enough what I'm like looking at. Oh boy! Who is that? It's Yukari. Hello, Yukari. Silent Center in blue. Alright. Okay. Let me open up the next chapter. There we go. There we go. Context, this is after Touhou 10. Okay, okay. Salmon, I gotcha, I gotcha. I could zoom in a little bit more. A little bit more. I guess I can't fit the whole screen on, the whole page on one screen. What emerges from the calm surface of the water? Blurp. Blurp. Splash. Oh boy, I wonder who that could be. The Touhou Project's first original story comic. Oh boy, yippee! Yukari, my beloved. The yokai that lurks within the boundary. Yukari Yakumo. Well, now go, my cute little familiars. Take the sacred offerings and cross the sunlight, the rain, and the storm, and then seek out for the sage. I'm gonna guess that she's talking about Kaisen. It's my guess. The ordinary black magician, Marisha Kirisame. Yo! Whoa! Whoa! What? Did Reimu just... What is she doing? Did she just assume that there's gonna be fighting? Marisha's gonna be trying to kill... Oh, wait. Is Yukari popped up? You better try coming at me again. If that's all you can do, my Shikigami could easily do you in. Oh, it was at Yukari. Wait, what? I'm so confused as to what just happened, why Reimu's like jumping all over the place like a psycho. But that's okay because, like, quite honestly, I always kind of assume that, you know, I mean, Reimu doesn't really care, but also, like, I don't know. I also wouldn't be surprised if she ended up being really jumpy. Marisa just pulled up like, oh, what's up? Just a normal Sunday night here. Nothing new, nothing crazy happening. Honestly, why should I have to do something like this? Hey, what you doing? The wonderful shrine maiden of paradise, Reimu Hakure. Looks pretty interesting, eh? I should really read those first. Whatever. Looks pretty interesting, eh? Not at all. Really? Oh, seems that if we do this, it'll become interesting. I don't know what she's looking at. I don't know what she's looking at. I feel like I gotta like try to at least reiterate a little bit what they're doing, but I can't see what they're doing. Oh, translator no. Ama no Iwato Wake no Mikoto is essentially a guardian spirit of mountains, stones, gates, and boundaries between things, in other words, god of borders. So is that another word or another name for you? Sorry? Guardian spirit of mountains, stones, gates, and boundaries between things, in other words, god of borders. Is that like, is it supposed to be kind of referring to Yukari? Is that what that's about? Or is she the one saying it? Okay, well, she's about to blow them all up or something. That's what it looks like. It's a dragon god of Gensokyo? Oh, I forgot that's a thing. I think the only time I've ever actually seen them shown anywhere was in Koishi Komeiji Heartthrobbing Adventures. I'm pretty sure he was in that. I vaguely remember that. Did the second season of that ever come out? Reimu summons a dragon just because she feels like it. I need to check, because I remember they announced it. Pretty sure. But I don't know if it ever came out. Whoa! Ah, yes, that feels nice. But... Oh. You sound different. You had a different setup? Different in a good way or a bad way? Because I'm not like squealing like I normally do, is part of it. It might be because I'm not squealing. Yeah. I think you guys get so used to like me squealing like an idiot and talking really fast that it's easy to forget that I like have a normal talking voice. I feel like it's a little easy to forget that I have a normal talking voice sometimes. Not that I necessarily blame you guys. Yeah, I don't blame you at all. There ain't no way X to down. Yeah, believe it or not, I do talk normally. I am perfectly capable of talking like a normal-ass goober. That is something I am indeed capable of. Somehow. Okay, so she's like... I don't really know what's going on here. There's a big-ass hole in the ground. Dragon's trying to pull up, I think. This hole is... Oh. Oh, are they fighting inside of it now? Uh-oh. Dude, I thought these were like some big-ass chompers for a second. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she had like some big-ass like monster teeth for a second. I was really confused, and then I realized it's just a fan. It's really tiny, so it's hard to kind of see it. It's like she's got these big-ass teeth. Big-ass pointy-ass teeth. This looks mildly horrifying. Everything's all exploded and stuff. Everything's all run down, abandoned looking. What? Ah, shit. Hold up. The downside of me, Oh, my window is closed. I don't know if the train is audible to you guys. I'm just gonna hope it's not. What? Such a weak illusion. What the hell? Train? No, it's not. Okay, nice. Okay, good. Yukari? Oh my god. No way the train shows up when Yukari shows up. There's no way. I'm losing it. I'm losing it, you guys. I've officially lost it. I've officially broken. I've lost it. So did she just jump in and close the illusion? Or the hole in the ground or something? I wonder. Yukari just came and told me to start training more all of a sudden. So, was that supposed to be training? Is this logic, like, if I, like the logic here is funny, like if I just walk up to a random person on the street and start, like, throwing stuff at them and fighting them, right? Is that me helping them train? Is that me just helping them train? Like their reaction, quick response, off the cuff thinking. I'm training them. According to Yukari, I like her training methods. I kind of like it. I can appreciate it. I can respect it. What? And why would a yokai help human train, anyways? I mean, if we get more powerful, they'll be hunted more. Now they're just back to sitting and talking. Since I'm a shrine maiden, I'd better get ready for what's going to happen and learn to use the power of the gods, she said. And then suddenly attacked me. Then she suddenly attacked me. What? She's probably just playing around. Yokai have time to kill. Or yokai have to kill time somehow, you know? I guess. What song is playing right now? Let me pull it up. Please don't break everything when I start doing this. I'll toss in my Discord. It's timestamped at where it's at right now. Thank you, no problem, no problem. Yokai have to kill time somehow too. I guess. But on top of what just happened, Yukari's been acting weird lately. I hope she's not up to something bad. Cafe de Touhou? It's been a while since I listened to them. I've had them as background music for my streams before, but I usually use, there's another channel that does, like, more calm, kind of background ambient music. There's another channel I use for that too that does like background ambient Touhou music. Even if she is up to something bad, she'll regret making you train more. Man, I can't wait. It almost sounds like you want her to be plotting something. Of course I want her to be plotting something, the face she's making. Of course I want her to be plotting something! By the way, was that hole just now the power of a god? A god with a power like that has got to be one of the Yaorozu, right? Myriad of gods. That's awesome! Maybe I should become a shrine maiden too! Marisa would not be cut out for that. Of the people I know, 80% of them are just up to no good. Oh. Lunatic Moon Rabbit, Raisin Udanga and Inaba, and the Earth Rabbit, Hey Inaba. The first strike is for Lord Daikoku Benoise. The second strike is for Lord Daikoku. And for all of the 180 children, we'll keep pounding mochi. Ha! Let's pound mochi. It's very dramatic. Tay, what are the rabbits singing about? It's a song about making mochi for Lord Daikoku and his 180 children. The first strike. They're singing, by the way. Yeah, I figured they were singing. There's some kind of rhythm. But seeing as I don't know the rhythm in question, that's my excuse to not say it like that and just read it. Lord Daikoku? Who's that? He's very handsome, and all the rabbits look up to him. Translator's note. Lord Daikoku can also be read as Guninushi no Mikoto, or Master of the Great Land, is another god of Japanese folklore. In his particular story, he helped save a white hare of Inaba, hence why they would admire and include him in their song. As for the 180 children, it seems to refer to Uganinushi. Fuck, I can't read, I'm sorry. No Mikoto, and his 7 empresses. I can't, there's so many hard names to read. And his 7 empresses, of which there were 180 children/descendants of divine nature. Yeah, I'll try to read it once, and then after that, if I have to repeat it, I'll just be like, that name. Hey, you all. Stop singing that weird song and get back to making mochi. Damn. Raisin just killed any and all, like, any sort of respect that she could have possibly gotten from these guys. They probably all hate her now. You're not making this mochi for some mysterious handsome man. It's just one of your important duties. No fun allowed. Raisin, the fun police. We need Raisin in a cap, like wearing a baseball cap that literally just says the fun police. No fun allowed. Tai, make sure you discipline them properly as well. This mochi is an offering to the noble ones to appease their anger. Tonight's the full moon. The third strike is for Lady Kaguya, and the fourth strike is for Lady Aaron. It's the night of our important Reigetsusai, the festival held every month on the night of the full moon. An event carried out by Kaguya, Aaron, and Raisin, who have been running from the lunar capital for so long to atone for their sins. At the festival, they offer round mochi with medicinal herbs pounded into them up to the moon. It's customary to offer up other round objects as well. Why round specifically? It's very odd, I think. And for all the eternal nobles seated on the moon, we'll keep pounding mochi. Let's pound mochi. The first strike, the first. Okay, they're really into this whole singing thing. The criminal of eternal and instantaneous. Kaguya. It's Kaguya! No way! Eternal mentioned. Eternal return. Eternal return written works. Where are they? The festival proceeds uneventfully again this month. Oh, the brain of the moon, Aaron Yagokoro. Hmm? I wonder. That would be nice indeed. Did something happen? There's a great change in the shadows cast by the moonlight. They seem to be getting heavier and heavier as time goes on. Oh my. I wonder if what Rayson was saying is true then. That a new force has appeared on the moon and is trying to control the moon for its own purposes. The moon, rabbit, the moon. Rabbits wouldn't really know which side to follow. Wait, the moon rabbits wouldn't really know what side to follow, but then there's a period. Or is that part of the graphic in the background? Am I crazy? Look next to moon. I see now that's part of the graphic, the art in the background, but it looks like a period. That's why I was confused. The moon. Rabbits wouldn't really know, or the moon rabbits wouldn't really know. Okay, enough of that. I got a little bit bamboozled and confused for a second. The moon rabbits wouldn't really know which side to follow. They'd just be so excited. That's because the rabbits are such noisy liars. Who would know what to believe? But it seems that the flag the humans planted on the moon was pulled out by this new force. Oh no, not the flag. Clown Piece origin story. And it was thrown back here onto Earth. I found that flag lying out in the forest. The fairies were playing with it like a toy, of course they were. Oh? Surely somebody from the lunar capital, the lunar city, could have pulled out the human's flag. Well, you know, it's strange. The people from the lunar capital shouldn't have been able to touch the surface of the moon. Well, if the flag has been pulled out, perhaps it's finally begun? It will start soon. The people of the capital will make the moon their own. The arrogant nation of the moon and their disgraceful conflicts. The Lunar War. And then, they will definitely come here. The messenger of the capital and the criminals will. Oh. The rabbits have stopped singing. She's summoning the god again, making big scary hole in the ground. I see you, Reimu. What is she doing? I've got a bad feeling for some reason. It seems like something annoying is gonna happen soon, so I'd better prepare. Oh yeah, just a catastrophe, just something that's going to completely and utterly disrupt the flow of the normal flow of life and threaten the existence of Gensokyo as we know it. Just the mild annoyance. Don't worry about it. But the god she's summoning is no help. After all, there's a yokai who can manipulate borders. What about the other god? I feel weird saying god and the other god, but that's so much like stopping to read everything. Like the names that I don't know how to pronounce. I feel bad butchering them, but also like, I hear he's pretty handsome. Who's there? A yokai? A yokai rabbit? Hi, Tay. Is that Tay or just a moon rabbit? Wait. I don't think that's Tay. I think it's just a rando thing. No, is that her? They all looked very similar in the image above, and I already kind of forgot. Hang on, hold up, hang on. No, it's not Tay? Okay. I had to check and make sure I couldn't tell. I wonder if it fell into some sort of trap. Thank you for your reconnaissance, Goki. I'll give you bonus 20. I'll give you bonus 20. Your bonus. I'll give you a bonus 20% higher than Zenki's. Zenki and Goki. Literally former demon and latter demon. Wait a second. Isn't that the spell card that isn't that the name of the spell card? Or like those names in the name of the spell card where she throws like the big orbs at you from like there's like two different sides and it's from the right and then the left and then is that I think so. Either Ren or Yukari, but I'm gonna assume Yukari. I don't want to like click off the window to go look it up, but if someone does want to go look it up, feel free to go ahead and do so. I think in Red Oni, Blue Oni, wait, that's Shen. Yeah, that's Shen because they have different versions of each other's spell cards, right? Or they like some have they have different versions of like very similar kind of spell cards. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure one of them is literally called that. And that would kind of explain, I guess, why, like, there's two different sets of bullets and whatever that come at you. There's, like, the bullets are, like it's two separate colors. One, there's, like, a set from the left and a set from the right, and they kind of alternate. Oh yeah, on the Phantasm stage, one of Ren's mid-spells are Shikigami Protection of Zenki and Goki. Is it the spell card I'm thinking of? Or I'm trying to explain. Is it the gold and green orbs, I think? The one with the gold and the green orbs that she shoots at you? Green and gold, yeah. Yeah, I'm so smart. I am the smartest guy ever. Maybe I have problems, but I don't care. I'm gonna be smug about it because I knew it. I knew it. I'm so smart. In my defense, it's literally like... Nice. I am an indisputable genius. In my defense, it's like my favorite stage of all time because Yukari's in it and Ren is in it, and those two are two of my top 3 favorites. So, me on my way to dispute Kit's genius. Nice try, buddy. You're not getting nothing from me. You ain't taking that away from me. Okay. Knowledge check. Kitvich knows the knowledge check. Okay, Kitvich knowledge check. Who is my number 1, my absolute favorite? Yukari, Ren, or Tsukasa? Who's my absolute favorite? Kitvich knowledge check, take it back, nope. I'll give a sec to answer. I'm kind of curious because I feel like we got Tsukasa and we got Yukari. Okay, so funny enough, despite the fact that Tsukasa is the one I'm always like very openly like simping and drooling over, and she's also the one that I've made ASMR audios of, Tsukasa is actually not my favorite. I don't know, but you say Yukari a lot. It is actually Yukari. Yukari is my favorite. Man, that was a really good guess. That was a really good guess. Logically, I think Tsukasa, but I think it's Yukari actually. Yeah, it's. I am listening. Yukari has always been my favorite. Literally since like 2016, she's been my favorite. I like Ren a lot, and I like Tsukasa a lot. That's like those guys are my top 3. I'm honestly like, it depends on the day you ask me. Today, I'd say Ren and Tsukasa are kind of interchangeable. I'd say it's kind of either or. Wait, I'm behind. Uh-oh. Unlucky. It's okay, it's okay. No, that's the reason I asked, because Tsukasa is the one that I'm always like, that always gets mentioned more than Yukari or Ren, so I had to see. Oh shit, let me see. Speaking of the Touhou ASMRs, actually, let me see something. Oh shit, I don't think the one that I've been working on got recorded yet. There's one that's being recorded, and then there's another one, a duo one with a new... There's another one with a new voice actor in it that's also going to be happening. I think I've said before that Tsukasa is going to be one of the two in the duo script, but for the one that's going to come out soon, and then the other character in the duo script, I'm not saying who. I'm not saying a damn thing. But I'm trying to do more Touhou ASMRs. I thought about doing a Yukari one. I still might. I don't really know what I'd write for Yukari, though. I have to think about that. I don't know, I'll have to figure something out. Servant of the Gap Yokai, Ren Yakumo. At the present time, these are those who have given their approval. First of all, the vampire. She seemed very interested in the plan itself, but she had very different ideas about how to accomplish our objectives. Oh no! Not the rocket mention! Julie's rocket! Oh no! However, her ideas can't really be carried out given the current state of Gensokyo. So, I believe it's only a matter of time before she decides to cooperate. If I had to give who would a top 5 be? I should do another tier list. I should do like a tier list once like a year, every 2 years of like my favorite Touhou characters, so I can add the new ones in that come out by then, and also just to see what changes. Maybe. I mean, it's just an excuse for another tier list ASMR because those are fun to do. I actually really want to do a tier list ASMR again, I'm not gonna lie. Those are fun to do. The Scarlet Team ending in Imperishable Night? I don't remember the ending, unfortunately, no. No, I don't really recall it. To theorize what building a rocket to the moon would be like, oh! Ooh, I see, it's all interconnected and stuff. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Next, the ghost... Wait. Does that mean she's gonna mention Alice in a minute? We'll see. We'll see. Is Alice... Right? Alice was the other one? Marisa and Alice? Next, the ghosts. They in particular had no interest. However, they seemed to be extremely bored, so there's a high possibility of them showing up. If that happens, it is almost certain they'll cooperate with us. Then, there's the Ani. She didn't seem to be in a state to understand most of what I was saying. She might not cooperate with us, but she also won't interfere with us. Next, I visited the Tengu. They said they wanted to maintain a monopoly on scoops. The monopoly on scoops. That's a wild sentence. So I wasn't able to meet with their leader. However, they really seem to want to move out quickly. It is hard to say if they will cooperate with us. They want all the ice cream. They want all of the ice cream. They want it all. Next are... Alright. That's enough. We don't need that many people cooperating with us. Thank you. Hold on. Hold on a second. You are such a liar. My favorite Touhou is a liar, a gaslighter, a manipulator, and like just a sly piece of shit. She's a liar. Thank you for your reconnaissance, Koki. I'll give you a bonus 20% higher than Zenki's. Literally 30 seconds later. Thank you for your reconnaissance, Zenki. I'll give you a bonus 30% higher than Goki's. You motherfucker. Yukari. Yukari, how could you? Yeah, I see you making that stupid face. You know what you did. You know exactly what you did, Yukari. So, aliens are finally on the move. They were slower than I'd planned, but still with intolerances. 130% of $0 is $0. That is also very true. I don't know how she's paying them. What the bonus in question is. Maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. Aliens? Ah, those people that live in the pagoda and the bamboo thicket. Is that okay? The one who said not to leak out anything of the situation to them was you, Lady Yukari. And that's exactly why they've started to take action now. They must have realized that something big is going to happen. If the aliens don't start to move, neither can we. It might turn out well this time. Even if only the Shrine Maiden, accompanied by her gods, moves, our enemy will have no chance. Kari is so cool. And so it begins. The beautiful, illusionary battle. Also, I don't know about you guys. Okay. I'm kind of curious. Do we like this version of Yukari's dress? The full purple one? Or like the one where it's like the white with the purple, the whatever it's called, hanging kind of over top of everything? The more recent design, outfit design. Because me personally, I like the more recent one. I like the purple. It's not bad. But I definitely like the more recent one more. I think it suits her a lot better. I think it looks a lot cooler. The white one is called her battle wear. Hey, what's up, y'all? How's it going, man? Silent Sinner in blue. Heads up that this is weirdly intended to be read alongside Cage the Lunatic Runegate. I don't know what Cage the Lunatic Runegate is, I'm gonna be real. I'll read all of it. It feels less confusing, but it's still confusing. I imagine when I read the other, assuming I end up doing that, I'll probably end up having a lot of moments of like, oh, that makes so much more sense now. Oh, that makes so much more sense now. What is the purple thing? It's on her white dress called? Anyways, is it a tabard? Is it? Tabard? Yeah, that'll be what you read next after this. All right, I gotcha. The beautiful illusionary battle. The second lunar war. Preparations for the disaster are being made. Reimu is gathering power, and what are Yukari's expectations? Continued in the 8th volume to be sold on July 9th. It's mostly a textbook. It also came alongside the Bunny for Coma. But how was like a medieval thing? I thought it was like also like the piece of cloth that she's kind of got, like how Ran's got the blue and white. Isn't that what it is? Wait. Rubs hands together, all evil like. With this comic, my popularity will increase. Just as planned. Take that, Yuko. Oh my god. Thank you, Yukari. Wait, who placed higher in the last popularity poll? Yukari or Yuyuko? Does anybody know this information? No need to explain, I'll be reading it eventually. I'll be reading all of it. More in the explanatory notes. Door of the Heavenly Rock Dwelling is essentially a guardian spirit of mountains, stones, gates, and boundaries between things in general. The name, I don't know, it says strongly built, highly defensible entrance to the celestial world. The god of borders is why Reimu comments that he's not really much help, since there's a yokai with power over borders. Is a descendant of Susanoo, the annoying bastard who chased Amaterasu into a cave. Incidentally, a cave called Ama no Iwata. He is generally considered to be a kind and powerful spirit. Incidentally, there's a tale called The White Rabbit of Inaba, about a rabbit that tricks a bunch of crocodiles into lining up so it can cross from an island into the country of Inaba. This I was told about. I remember. Inaba of the Earth and Inaba of the Moon, it's very funny, but if you binge read it, it will make you very mad at Tae. It's okay. I feel like Tae is made to be mad at. I feel like Tae is kind of made to be mad at. Who's gonna be reading it? Let the stars. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. As long as we're not talking like crazy spoilers or anything, I really don't give that much of a shit. We can yap about all of the written works. Zenki and Goki, a strong pair of shikigami that was originally used by the famous Onmyoji, Abeno Senmei. Senmei? Actually, an animated version of the Inaba skits getting made sounds badass. Alright, next one. Oops, oopsies. Alright, do another chapter. It looks like I've made it to Earth, somehow. By Serena, they already made 14. I don't know who Serena is, I'm sorry. Silent Sinner in Blue. Chapter 2, The Jeweled Rabbit's Letter. The yokai rabbit has regained consciousness. But she's not from Gensokyo? Oh, no, 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 no. Is she looking for the letter that the title of the chapter just mentioned? Just what are you looking for? She looks rather shocked. That's my robe. I wasn't going to give it back, even if... I wasn't going to give it back, even if you hadn't asked. What? You bully! She is not happy with Reimu. Reimu making a joke. I assumed it was like maybe a weird translation thing, because if it was I wasn't going to give it back even if you had asked would have made sense, but even if you hadn't asked, I wasn't going to give it back even if you hadn't asked. I feel like if you had asked, unless I'm like completely like overthinking and or misunderstanding this. Yeah, the weird. Yeah, I assumed it was a weird translation thing. I get what she was probably trying to say, no, though. 4 14-minute episodes out of the thing I meant. I don't know them either. They're just this person making the Inaba skits into animations. I mean, that's pretty awesome. I might look at those after I finish reading all of this. That might be fun to watch. What? Okay, wait, what? Did she just, like, either teleport or jump or something? Blink? Did a blinky? Just zoomed? Ran rather fast. There, nothing. You're not interrupting anything. Don't worry. We're all just yapping. We're all just chatting. It's all right. I keep stopping reading anyway, so I can talk to chat. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just having a grand old time. What? How did you just? You are the one who helped me. No? Let me show my appreciation. Thank you. I kind of fuck with the song. The song actually goes kind of hard. Hey Risu, what's up Risu 2? So can you read the Risu X Kit fanfic? There is no Kit X Risu fanfic. I love Roll Makai's City Esoterica because this goes hard, this slaps. Dun, 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 dun. Cafe de Touhou 2? I think it's called In My Soaking Body, it says. A rather interesting name for a song. So what if I don't really know. I'm not really sure. It's kind of up to you. I have no input. I have no valid input to give. I apologize, my good sir. Huh? No, she's just sitting there chilling. How are your wounds now? How are your wounds now? It's okay. I slept, so they're alright. You certainly don't seem to be hurt anymore. It must be nice to be a yokai and heal so quickly. Yokai? It's so cute. It is so cute. What if I got this as an emote? What if I got this as an emote? Would we fuck with that? Would we fuck with that, chat? Dude, if I ever get monetized on YouTube, you guys will be able to have emotes here as well. If I can ever get monetized. But it's so much harder here. Kinda sucks. So, yeah. It's I'm well beyond the sub requirement. It's 500 for that, but you need like 3,000, I think, watch hours in the last year, something like that. And because I don't actively stream on YouTube a whole bunch, it's kind of hard to hit that. But I say, yeah, it's really hard to get monetized, and then I'm actively posting on a second channel as well for ASMRs, because that's a smart thing to do. But I don't want to, like clog a bunch of random stuff on this channel, so I don't really have a choice. Although the Touhou ASMRs are staying on here, because this is already a predominantly Touhou channel, so, you know, easier to just keep the Touhou stuff here. If I do a Renashke ASMR, or get someone to do one, however that goes. I don't know if I ever voice in them or just am the director of them. I would post that here. All the Touhou ASMRs go here. Am I a yokai? If you're not a yokai, then what are you? A weak yokai who can't take a beating? She's so smug. Just, I take a sip, you will being condescending asshole. I got very upbeat, even from the last song. Maybe normal rabbits don't really look like this. I heard that I heard that this was what Earth rabbits looked like. So I changed my shape on purpose. But wait. I'm reading. Okay, I know I'm supposed to be right to left, but like how rude. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just, I just hit a little space debris, that's all. You drank too much and were not paying attention? I wonder what space debris is. Something like that. That's the rabbit's thoughts. But then they do a little bubble, like the thought bubble, instead of the speech bubble. Like Rain was doing a thought bubble. I don't know. Well, if you can heal up that fast, then I suppose there's no point in taking you to see the doctor. The doctor? There's neither in that panel, no? No, these are both speech bubbles, that's why I'm confused. Because it goes from... Oh, I get it. It goes, a weak yokai who can't take a beating, and then these are her thoughts. Like thinking, maybe normal rabbits don't really look like this. I heard that this was what Earth rabbits looked like, so I changed my shape on purpose, but then it goes from like, a weak yokai who can't take a beating? How rude! There's nothing wrong with me! I think is what it's going at. But then I think you move this panel down. I think that order would make more sense. I don't know. I don't know. I have no room to speak here. Kid definitely showing that he hasn't read manga. Sorry, my mastery level in the manga reading department's a little bit low. My bad, bro. Well, if you can heal up that fast, then I suppose... Oh, I already read that. I gave you my futon yesterday, so I couldn't really sleep last night. So I tried going to see the doctor yesterday. Of course, I got chased off. And that's why I'm really sleepy. Roll. He rolls over in EP time, sleepy time. Also, how is that indicative of the amount I've read? They structured it weird. Or is the panel left to right, but I read right to left? No, because that wouldn't make sense, because this would have to come... I wonder what space debris would have to come after I just hit a little space debris. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. She's calling her a bitch, but she gets cut off? It's because you find it weird that that reveals your lack of experience. Did I get God off of that? Did I get God off of that? Damn it, bro. Bro. I got found out. How could this happen? How could this happen to me? Jeweled rabbit. Jeweled rabbit who continues to bear the burden of XX's sin? Who is X squared? Whomstead of is X squared? Hey! If you keep sleeping all day, you'll turn into a yokai. I couldn't sleep at all yesterday, so just let me sleep. Drink too much? Huh? What's wrong? You sleep on your neck funny? No, my cloak is gone. Your cloak is gone. Oh, the one that she took from... Oh, she was actually trying to keep that. Okay. Trying to figure out which order I'm supposed to read this. You know X's name. Just who are... I had to call that name to determine whether you were really a moon rabbit or not. Oh, how did you know I was a moon rabbit? Top right box, bottom right box. Okay, I was going right order. Then left box. Okay, okay. How did you know I was a moon rabbit? And how can an Earth person even say X's name correctly? You shouldn't say that name so lightly. How do you say this name again? It had a different pronunciation, right? I don't remember how to say this. Shang? Shang? Is that how you say it? Erin's real name is unpronounceable. It's in Erin's text, I believe, so they say X. Her name, you can't say her name? What the hell? I didn't know that either. I just assumed it was Erin. Or Juba? Hold on. Alright. Because we can't comprehend it? Humans are incapable of comprehending Aaron's real name. In Genso Wander, they give it a sense of... Do they seriously? Is Genso Wanderer worth playing? That's one of the 3D Touhou games, isn't it? Oh shit. You know, if you're able to tell what game I was looking at from that song alone, that little second of song, you're kind of awesome. So watch this gets online. Alright, I sent you a DM. Every Touhou name it pronounce. Ad was playing and I was scared that it was gonna say it was gonna dox me. Like where I live. So I had to kinda yap over it. Hold up.
Joga. Hecadia adapis adazuri.
Oh my god, I can't.
Hecadia lapis lazuli. Joga.
Joga? Joga? This one I have to figure out because I get the feeling this is a name I'm gonna have to read a lot.
Junko. Hecadia adapis adazuri.
Okay, and then
Hecadia lapis lazuli. Joga.
Joga. Joga or Changa? Changa. I don't know which one I want to say. Joga or Changa? Joga. Let's go with Joga. I think Joga is easier to say, and if I'm going to be saying it a lot. JP's Chinese pronunciation? Yeah, I think I'll go with Joga, because that's easier. Next is called Joga here on Joga. Fuck. It's so weird to say. I'm trying. Changa sounds better in my opinion, but that's up to you. Changa? Chonga. I mean, I guess it also makes more sense because it's closer to what you're reading on the screen, and oh, I am bleeding. Hold up. I'm good. Chonga. Actually, it's called Chonga here on the Earth. What? Oh, this was a lot more of like a thing that happened frequently back when I started streaming. Not that it's anything pertaining to stream, but like I will sometimes just start bleeding. Kind of just happens. Imagine a stereotypical Chinese accent saying it. It feels rude, but that's literally helpful. It gets weird sometimes. More accurate feels rude. It feels rude, but that's literally helpful. It gets weird sometimes, more accurate. Yeah, I don't want to like accidentally be butchering the name really badly, so I'm like really paranoid. I'm really like really scared. I mean, not scared. I don't give enough of a fuck. But it's just like it's hard to say, and I don't want to be saying it wrong.
There's so much data.
Okay, shut up, YouTube. I don't care. Chong. Today, the threat from the Apollo assassins sent by the humans has all but vanished. However, a new threat has arisen in the form of a Chinese lunar expedition known as the Chang'e program. Apollo was the name of the god of the sun. The sun and the lunar capital are incompatible, so the capital was never found in the danger past. However, the name Chang'e belongs to a real person who is imprisoned in the capital even now. Wait, she's imprisoned? I thought she was... I mean, maybe she was before and then... I'll figure it out. A plan with such a name could only be terrifying for those in the lunar capital. Incidentally, most of the moon rabbits pound out the elixir to serve out Chang'e's punishment. I am X Yagokoro. Oh my god, it's... Oh my god, it's... We have Mr. X and now it's Mrs. X. No fucking way. That's crazy. The immortality elixir drank by Chang'e, whom the jeweled rabbit served, and that drank by a certain lunar princess, were both made by me. I wonder if you remember that. Miss X Yagokoro? The same Miss Yagokoro they said escaped from the moon as a criminal ages ago? What a coincidence! What incredible luck! Luck? You mean that you could manage to capture a wanted fugitive like me? No way. An Aaron ASMR would also be fun to do. I won't do anything like that. Well, I'm sure I couldn't anyways. Disappointed stare. No, you see, this is really lucky. Because it means you could probably help me hide out. You're pretty self-centered, aren't you? That's an interesting assumption to just make about her. You just met the girl. So, what's with that cloak? You trying to become a celestial or something? It's really gone. I can't find that rabbit either. Start from the beginning, please. Last night, I found a shining robe, and as a bonus, a yokai rabbit. I brought them back home, but I figured that rabbit was a kitsune or tanuki in rabbit form. Huh? While I was sleeping, that fake rabbit took the shining robe and ran off. No, wait. Oops. So I thought I'd better be careful lest something gets stolen, but just then she woke up. I was so tired, as soon as I stopped to rest, I fell asleep. While I was sleeping, that fake rabbit took the shining robe and ran off. Okay, that's better. Damn it! Damn it! As usual, I have no idea what any of that explanation is supposed to mean, but there's something I can understand in it. That robe was so light and so beautiful too. Wasn't that robe or whatever the yokai rabbits? The awkward silence. Oh no, you done fucked up, Marisa. That Marisa face is... That face Marisa is making. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Excuse me? Didn't that rabbit run off because she figured you'd take her cloak away from her? They're being so derpy. It was mine. It was mine. For a little while. For a tiny bit. Just a little while. Just a little bit. Hide you? Are you running away from them too? We're all sick of acting out Chang'e's punishment. And I don't know how long they'll make us keep making the elixir. But I heard an interesting rumor. About a revolution? That Apollo lunar capital being incompatible, making it invisible is some Renoski logic? Maybe, probably. I don't really know enough really about Renoski, to be honest. Other than the fact that they turned him into a femboy in Blooming Soul for some reason. Or a twink. Either or. I knew you'd know about it. And they say the rebellion's leader is somewhere on Earth. So that's supposed to mean it's me, right? I know exactly what you're trying to say. They say there's a wave of disorder sweeping across the moon. Even now, the lunar citizens are swept up in a flurry of speculation, provoking further unrest. Some say the one behind the disorder is the sage that escaped to Earth. That it's a counterattack by Eren Yagokoro. By setting up an absentee as the mastermind, it's easy to control the citizens and maintain some order. So it is probably just a simple rumor. But I can't hide you here. You have to return to the moon immediately. Is that okay? I mean, I know where Miss Yagokoro is now. I'm sorry, but I won't take part in any rebellion or aggression. I have no interest in what happens to the moon anymore. So as long as you're a rabbit who can't forget about the moon, I can't really hide you here. Really? You mean you're not behind the unrest on the moon? I'd like to know who's behind it all. Who's attacking the capital and setting me up as the villain? Miss Yagokoro, I'm not lying. It's easy for me to help pass off one or two of the rabbits. Right. It's easy for me to help pass off one or two rabbits who ran here from the moon as done by space debris. Why would I need to lie about something like this? I'm sorry, Miss Yagokoro, but after coming all this way, it's not easy for me to get back to the moon. I have some business for you there, though. Business that would justify you having come down to Earth. Are you telling me to go back to the moon? I saw you come down last night using the Lunar Veil. The Lunar Veil is a tool that lets you go back and forth between Earth and the moon. If you came here using the Lunar Veil, that means you might be thinking of going back someday, right? You still have some sort of attachment to the moon, don't you? I can't bring someone like that to my household. Truly, a sage can see through everything. Please, take this letter to the person written on the envelope. Oh, that wasn't a snarky please, that was a genuine please. Oops. Please, please, take this letter to the person written on the envelope. Let's see. What? You want me to take it to Miss Watatsuki? There's no way a regular rabbit like me could ever get close to her. Has that girl become that great? She's always been the leader of those that tie together Earth and the moon. Since the moon is such unrest now, she's also the leader of those protecting the moon against those who would attack it, like me, supposedly. That's quite convenient. So it's just, well, you make sure you mention my name when you give her this. In this letter is written everything that has happened so far, and everything that may happen in the future. Do as I tell you, and the moon should be safe. Not only that, but it should absolve you of the crime of your flight, as well. Hi again, Reimu. How are you, Reimu? Wow, you are still procrastinating. I'm not tired since I slept all day. It's more like I just can't stand getting tricked by Tanuki. Really? I'm sleepy. Oh? Huh? What's that? I like how that's how they make like Marisa talk. That's kind of how I always imagined her talking as well anyways. Huh? What's that? Hey, how's it going? A rising shooting star? Maybe a carp that swam up a waterfall and grew into a dragon? Must be a good omen. Yes, it's so good. I love it so much. Reimu-san, I heard your popularity dropped down. Who cares? Whatever happens, I'll be in the game. Alright, I got another chapter in me. Just give me 2 seconds. Marisa has her dialect after all? This is true. Give me 2 seconds, chat, and then I can keep going. Actually, I'm gonna pause the music for a second, too, because I'm afraid that, like, if I just let it play, I'm gonna get obliterated for copyright. It's like, maybe not, but just in case, I'll do that. I'll just be 2 minutes. I'll be fast. Apologies, sorry about that. I am back. I have returned. Alright, let's keep going. Got one more chapter in me. Chapter 3. Oopsies. Here, so you guys can see the full panel here. It's hard to say. But there you go. The wounded yokai rabbit that showed up on Reimu's doorstep was actually a rabbit from the moon. And now, that rabbit has made contact with Eren, and goes back to the moon with her letter. Kid is a good puppy. I'm not a puppy! Hi, Forsaken. How's it going? How you doing? I see silly post-chapter translator edits, though I do love the Lotus Eaters translators pages too. They are pretty funny. They are pretty funny. Reimu and Yukari both being so smug. I love it. Come back. Back by Mbappe, your demand. Me! Yippee! Hakurai Shrine. The shrine where Reimu is the Shrine Maiden. It stands on the eastern edge of Gensokyo at the border of the outside world. It seems that objects from the outside world, and occasionally lost humans, show up there from time to time. Perhaps it's because yokai are always coming to visit Reimu. But the humans of the village don't often come to pay respects to the shrine. Working on it again. I just want to play Deadlock. It's alright, bro. Whenever you got time, just let me know. We can try to run some. Hopefully work's been at least manageable. It's not anything too crazy. Scarlet Devil Mansion. The Western-style mansion where Vermelia and her friends live. It looks like the whole building was brought to Gensokyo from the outside world. Many maids live here, but aside from Sakuya, they're mostly useless. Beneath the mansion is Gensokyo's largest library, and it seems that Marisa comes here once in a while to borrow, or steal, books. Ain't I? The manor where Kaguya and Eren live, since it's built deep within a large bamboo forest, notorious for people getting lost, it's not easy to find. It's a very old-style Japanese manor, but it doesn't seem to have much aged at all. Truly, a mysterious place. Oh my gosh, we got the okay. All the relationships and stuff. I was gonna say family tree, but that's not exactly it. That is very not it. but I don't remember the other word for it, so whatever. Reimu Hakurei, the main character of the Touhou project and Hakurei Shrine Maiden. Very carefree, but also has good intuition. Friends with Marisa Kirisame, magician and Reimu's friend. Lives in a house full of magical items and loves bustling, but fun things. Reimu also scolds Remelia Scarlet, young in appearance, but is actually a 500-year-old vampire. Her behavior is also very childish, and she's extremely curious. And her servant, Sakuya Izuyoi, a human who serves as a Scarlet Devil Mansion head maid, a master at knife throwing and able to stop time. Remelia is also friends with Patchouli Knowledge. I actually never thought about that before. Are they actually just buddies? How do they know each other? Reimu and Patchy. Are they actually just buddies? Is that the only reason Patchy's there? Is that a Sherman or am I off? Firefly, if I remember correctly. Do we got 2 tank nerds in here? Is that what I'm supposed to take away from this? Anyways, I'm going to work. Just wanted to say hi and call you a good boy, kid. Thanks for popping in, Forsaken. I am not a good boy and I am not a puppy, but thanks for popping in. It's always fun. It's always fun seeing you around, bro. Good luck, have fun at work. Hope things are going well for you. Patchy could be their landlord. That would be very funny. That would be extremely funny. Patchouli Knowledge, a magician that lives at the Scarlet Devil Mansion and Remelia's old friend. She's fairly weak and is asthmatic. Stupid asthma haver. Nerd. Reimu also scolds Yukari Yakumo, the great yokai that lurks in the border, who commands Ran Yakumo, a 9-tailed fox spirit, and Yukari Shikigami. Chapter 3, The Scarlet Rocket. Oh no. What is the subject of this young girl's thoughts on this moonlight night? Gensokyo's future, or just the dinner's menu? Now, at the Scarlet Devil Mansion, I've brought you some tea? Ah, thank you. The Scarlet Devil, Remelia Scarlet. Is this tea the usual tea, or... It's very unusual tea. The Scarlet Devil Maid, Sakuya Izuyoi. Have you mixed in something tonight? I wonder. The color's odd. It's almost violet. I thought I'd try making a blue-red tea by mixing in a hint of Montaigne Blue. A blue drink? How novel. It's not all that blue, though. It's been a month since the last full moon. Oh, there was a full moon last month, too, wasn't there? Oh my gosh, best chapter is coming. She gonna blow something up with a rocket? What's wrong, Patchy? Of course, the full moon comes once in a month. The great unmoving library, Patchouli Knowledge. Of course it does. But more importantly, what about you-know-what? It's been a month since that happened, hasn't it? She's so cute. She's so cute here! And so, if we had help from you, from someone as strong as you, I'm sure we could easily find something of value. This one or soon, I can't remember. Well, we'll have to see. Well, isn't that an interesting story? There are many interesting items and techniques in the lunar capital that don't exist in Gensokyo. We'd like to take them as our own for the yokai. Miss Yukari would like to improve the quality of life of the yokai of Gensokyo, who've run into a period of stagnation. What's that? Why is she saying it so menacingly? You mean she doesn't want to lose to the Mountain Tengu and Kappa? Don't be ridiculous. She looks very angry. And the text is also very noticeably different looking. What would be fun about being a wage slave? What would be fun about being a wage slave, always worried over little things like they are? It's true. It's true, however, the citizens of the moon don't share that weakness with the outside world. That the outside world has harnessed the power of science and technology, but it's lacking spiritual power. The Kappa and Tengu of the mountain are just half-heartedly mimicking the outside world. They're somehow different. Yes? Even now, they've discovered a method to obtain a limitless energy that lets them play every day. Once, several hundred years ago, Miss Yukari went to the moon and tried to steal that method. But, due to unforeseen circumstances, she wasn't able to succeed. There's something I would like to know. Weren't these unforeseen circumstances really just that she got beaten and chased off by the lunar citizens? So why are you coming with this plan all of a sudden? Because there are many more yokai now than there were then. If we all work together, we can't possibly lose this time. I love Ran so much. Okay, she's so cute here though. She's so cute here. She's look at that smile. She's so adorable. I love her so much. I mentioned this before, but if someone as strong as you were to cooperate in this plan, we could easily find something of value. You want to find something of value, bring Nazrin along. Have her, like, come running along and steal all their shit while you guys are fighting or something. So, what's her plan? Miss Yukari will alter the border between the real and illusionary full moon reflected on the lake this winter. We'd like you to infiltrate the moon at that time. We'd like you all to sneak onto the moon when Miss Yukari pulls back the boundary. She got a very evil look on her face now. She got the crazy look going on, and I think I fuck with it. Oh, God. Oh no, Ran. This is what we've got. Unfortunately, I don't have many definitive references to work from. That's too bad. At this rate, it won't be finished before Yukari goes to the moon this winter. And that means my plan to get to the moon before Yukari and surprise her won't come to fruition, doesn't it? I think there are problems with the plan itself, but right now the lack of reference is the biggest problem. If I could find more materials about rockets from the outside world, perhaps. Sakuya! This is an order. I want you to go find references about rockets from the outside world. Is she able to really go back and forth, or am I dumb? Very well. Is he here? Kid knows how to read? Come on, Cross! Hi, Cross. How's it going? This is so much work for a childish need to get there first. I kind of applaud it. You know, it's very in character for Romelia. It's very in character for Amelia. Also, that face is also a banger. I need to like start saving every time they make a funny face. And just see how many out of context stupid faces I get by the end of it. I think that would be really funny. I should start doing that. Just do it. I'll get the ones later from this stream because I'm afraid to open snipping tool and start saving them because I don't know if the window capture is gonna freak out. But if anything, I could mark them and then save them after the fact each time. Is he here? Ugh. This is my house, you know. Of course I'm here. Where else would I be in the middle of the night? But more importantly, don't you know anything about a store's normal business hours? The unmoving used goods seller, Ronosuke Morichika? Korindo. Gensokyo's rare item store. It's a very odd store that sells items from its... that sells the various items from its that its proprietor finds. The shopkeeper, Renasuke, is said to be extremely eccentric, but it is the only store that sells goods from the outside world. Well, if you don't know the normal business hours, you can always come in on an emergency, so... whatever. What are you looking for? I'd like to find some books from the outside world. That doesn't sound like much of an emergency. I'd like some book. Wait. That's from this panel. Oh, no. Oh, okay, this is so weird. I'd like some books about moon rockets from the outside world. Oh, you mean the Apollo project? Some people outside think that humans haven't really landed on the moon. That's how forgotten Apollo is. But as a result, we've got plenty of materials on Apollo. Here. The Saturn V rocket. Saturn V rocket? Whichever one. This should have a lot of details on moon rockets. But, you know, if you're looking for this kind of book in the middle of the night, it must be because your mistress is being a pain in making you. Maybe. Will you let me take this? Saturn V, humans' first manned lunar expedition. They needed several enormous engines to make it all the way to the moon, so the rockets were all built as 3-stage models. Thank you, Sakuya. I suppose we'll have to build a 3-stage rocket if we want to get to the moon. You must have worked hard to find this. Don't give up your sources. Don't give them up. Oh! It's simply that the technology behind moon rockets has finally passed into fantasy. That made it easy to find. I hadn't realized that the rocket's shell wasn't just a simple cylinder. But if we can find a cylinder that can be organized into 3 parts, it will almost be complete. My boy Renasuke. This is one small step towards lunar invasion, but one giant leap for me. Okay, buddy. Did we really need to put that in there? You know what? I fuck with it. I like it. I like it. Big library. Blinding lights, probably. Maybe that's what it looks like it might be. Or something. It's Remy? Yeah. I guess it makes sense for Remy to be acting like that. He might have a point. Oh, it's so dark and mysterious in there. What is all this? I like that Sakuya face. Bro, what is he reading? What is he reading? What is he? Bro, are you fucking dead ass? Excuse me? I will conquer the moon with this. Yup, something like that. About Newton Science magazine. It was started by a deal done with Australian Geographic by the Takamori family, who originally started the magazine, back almost 20 years ago now. Now, Newton is the #1 science magazine in Japan, published monthly. It began when the Takamoris was distressed that their son wasn't interested in science, so they took another approach to display all the scientific information in full-blown images. Kind of a graphic science magazine that would break down difficult concepts and explain them visually. About Saturn V. The Saturn V, pronounced Saturn V, popularly known as the Moon Rocket, was a multi-stage liquid fuel expendable rocket used by NASA's Apollo and Skylab projects. The Saturn V was designed under the direction of Wemher von Braun at the Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama, with Boeing, North American Aviation, Douglas Aircraft Company, and IBM as the lead contractors. In all, NASA launched 13 Saturn V rockets between 1967 and 1973, with no loss of payload. The design payload was the manned Apollo spacecraft used by NASA for moon landings, and the Saturn V went on to launch the Skylab space station. Alright. We're actually reading this part? I might as well. It's there. I might as well. No reason not to. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. This is most likely going to be a Sunday thing. That being said, my break day is going to be moved to another day. If I'm going to be doing something weekly, I think weekends is the easiest way to do it, and I'll just take break another day, make that my... Well, it's not really a work or a break day, it's more of a work on editing and commissions and stuff day, so I don't really give myself a break day, but that's fine, that's fine. I enjoy it, hope to see you next time. I'll definitely be doing this more for sure. Like I said, every week, if I can. This isn't gonna be like... I'm not gonna be... Okay, I say this as I've been, like, missing a lot of streams lately, especially Saturday streams, which is supposed to be the thing I don't miss. This is, like, slightly less priority in the sense that, like, if it's gonna be too much of a hassle, I won't try to force, like, a Sunday thing if it's gonna cause me problems. But I will aim for every Sunday. Like, that'll be some... Like, I'll make a conscious effort to do it. But it's not gonna be, like, an end-all, be-all, like how Saturday was for a long time. If I can maintain weekly, nice. If not, I'll explode or something. I don't know. Yeah. That being said, honestly, it was pretty fun doing a bit more of a laid-back, kind of relaxed reading stream. I don't normally, do stuff like this, and I don't normally talk normally on stream, so... Yeah, that alone was a fun change of pace for me. You know, it's nice not screaming incessantly every 2 seconds for hours at a time. I'm half kidding. Screaming like an idiot is extremely fun, but besides the point. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be live tomorrow. Depends how I'm feeling. Either Monday or Tuesday next stream. Probably Resident Evil. And I might do some Deadlock or League this week as well. Maybe League. I've been leaning a little bit more towards League lately, but again, we'll just have to wait and see how I feel. Because I normally kind of decide on the day on what I'm going to be doing. I typically stream around the same time, give or take an hour or two. I should have a little bit more of a consistent schedule than that, but whatever. Yeah, with that, you know what it means when I get in your face like this. I do this like at the end of every stream, so I feel like it's gonna get to a point where, like, if I go to zoom into the camera for something funny, you're gonna think, oh, stream's over. Everybody go home and click off. Oh my god. Pavlov's dog, except it's when the fox gets in your face, it means he's leaving or something. Get out of my walls! Get! No. You can't make me leave. Get out. No. No. You guys are stuck with me. You guys are stuck with me. You know that, right? Now that you've let me in, I'm never gonna leave. I'm not leaving. You can't make me. Nuh-uh. Hey, Captain. You got here just in time for me to end stream. Sorry, buddy. What's up, Captain? Hope you've been well, man. I should really put the creatures behind the model so they're not just awkwardly floating there. But whatever. Nice. Nice. Glad to hear. But, yeah. Alright. I am going to... May have something crazy to show you. This is something you can show me off stream, right? That doesn't need to be on stream, I'm assuming? Or is it like important for stream purposes? Or is it something you just want to show me after? Or does it need to be on stream? Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna head out for now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed as well. Like I said, maybe stream tomorrow, maybe Tuesday, whichever day it is. It's probably going to be Resident Evil, and then I'm also going to be trying to do some League and or Deadlock. And also, assuming things go well, hopefully, I'll have another Touhou ASMR up soon. I'm not spilling the character. You guys are just gonna have to wait and find out. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, okay? Okay? Alright. Bye-bye. Laters. Bye-bye. Laters, everyone. Unfriendly reminder, I'm still in your walls and I'm still not leaving.